baby. Let's see if I can slide it. Oh, there goes the check engine light. Ivy's acting a little weird right now. What's up, guys? This is your boy FastLaneD, and today we're going to talk about the 5 things you need to know before you go out and buy a Vrod muscle, baby. Alright, and we're going to go and jump into it. The first thing, just look at that booty, baby. Alright, I'm just kidding. That's not the first thing you need to know, but that is something that enticed me with this bike. I love that booty, man. You know I like him thick, boy. But anyways, if y'all new to the channel, this is my 2011 Harley Davidson Vrod muscle. I love this bike for about 2 years now, and I've absolutely loved every single moment with it. It's been one of those bikes where it's like the more you ride it, the more you come to just love it. And I really want to do a sick build on this bike. I got some awesome plans for this thing. So if y'all know of any shops or any companies that want to work with your boy, drop them down in the comments below, because I am looking for something to work with on this bike. But you already know what time it is. It's time for that cold start, baby. Let go. Woo! Yes, sir. Man. Oh, Ivy, I've missed you. And if you don't know why I call her Ivy, wait a sec. Boom! Man, I'm not gonna lie, I've always thought lights on the motorcycle, or any vehicle in general, are kind of corny, but I absolutely love the green lights on this bike. Ivy for the green with the poison ivy. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Listen to them bald eagles, baby! Alright, but enough messing around. Let's ride. Woo! Look at that big old juicy booty in the back, baby. Yes, sir. Let's go. The first thing that I want to talk about is the seating position on this bike. I get asked this all the time. Is it comfortable? No, this is not a comfortable bike. Now, I will say, I told some people yes, and the reason being was that coming from a sport bike, this is way, night and day, more comfortable than riding on my R1 or my CBR 1000 or any other sport bike that I own. So the sport bike, obviously your knees are way up and your hunched way over. It's just not a comfortable position. It's an aggressive race position. But after my partnership with Harley Davidson, Man of War, shout out to them. If you want to buy a bike, hit my guys up over there. Hit my boy Bobby up, or hit my boy Pooh up. They'll take care of you. Let them know I sent you. And I'd love to come meet you when you pick up your new bike. Oh, I can't slide the rear tire anymore. That rear tire used to slide so easily. I just put new tires on here. Anyways, looking ADD over here. Oh, we got another bike out. Oh, I didn't wave at your boy. So after riding all those Harleys, you kind of learn what really an actual comfortable seating position was. And I got to ride the straight glide, which was just incredible. And I mean, just that upright seating position is just unbeatable. Like, it's just so relaxing and comfortable. On this bike, your arms are very shot forwards. Like, your shoulders are rounded forwards because you're reaching out in front of you. And then your feet are also extended out in front of you, which isn't really a comfortable seating position. Is it extremely uncomfortable like a sport bike? No. Is it bearable? Yes. Would I want to go on a cross-country trip on this bike? Probably not, to be completely honest with you. Now, if you're someone with longer limbs, it may not be as bad, because then your shoulders are just rounded forwards, and your knees may be in a little bit more of a 90-degree angle. But shorter person, I mean, this is going to be, you're going to be very, very, very hunched over. Like, it's not going to be a comfortable or fun time for you. Let's see if I can slide it. Nope. Oh man, I love this bike. Now, speaking of rear tires, you want to keep in mind that the tires for this bike are not cheap, like at all. Like that 260 back there looks, or I think it's a 240? The 240 back there looks phenomenal, but they're expensive to replace. I'm about to go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, let's go. Oh man, I love this bike. Well, let's do another first gear pull. I love this. Watch, 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 watch. Yeah! Oh yeah, come on! Oh, that doesn't get old, man. And I'm not going freaking jail speeds like you would on the R1 if I did a first, second, shift into third gear pull on the R1. Having some good, clean fun on the V-Ride. Like I said, the 240 back here, or the 260, looks phenomenal. Look at that ass, boy. But that rubber ain't cheap, like not even close. I think I paid like almost $300 for just the rear tire alone. It might have been more than that. I'll throw it up on the screen how much I paid. But I went up a size, so this is a 260. The stock size is a 240. And if you were to go to a 280 or anything higher, it jumps the price up like another $200. Like the 260 and the 280 are literally $200 difference. So that's why I ended up sticking with the 260. Otherwise I would have went bigger. So yeah, just keep in mind maintenance on this, on that fat tire ain't cheap. The front tire is not bad. Front tire is super cheap, but that rear booty though, that thickness, boy, whoo, she expensive to maintain. Kind of like having, if you had a bad girl. I mean, it's just the same concept. She's gonna be expensive to maintain, but is it worth it? Probably, you know what I'm saying? Because she be looking good, boy. Woo! Other fun fact, which is not really part of this video, is that the gas tank is under the seat. You didn't know that. This is actually an air box right here. Gas tank is right here. They did that for a better center of gravity. So all that gas was up there. It's a little bit lower in the bike. So I'll kind of balance the bike a little bit. Let's see how much gas she takes. Man, that is a sexy ass bike. If you're thinking about getting a V-Rod, join the club, baby. Definitely recommend it. Oh, shit. I need paper towels. Where they at, though? There ain't no paper towels in this bitch. What kind of bullshit is this? Come on. Who the f***'s working here? Now look, that dial's gonna go from red. I don't know if you can see that. It's gonna go from red, and then once it fills up, it'll go back to orange. Look at that. And now it's orange. Man, it's the little things like that. The little details. Oh, I didn't see how much gas was in there. Whoop. Back it up. 4.2. 16 bucks to fill up. Not bad. Man, I love this thing, dude. Now the other thing is that this bike, the handling is questionable. And you guys see me rip to the twisties, so obviously it's doable. But I mean, that rear tire back there, and I want to throw an even bigger booty on there. I mean, it's just gonna destroy the handling on this bike. And I mean, it's just part of it. Like, you kind of accept it, you know? For what I do, I mean, it's fine. I have my R1, I have my Supermoto if I want to hit the twisties. But if you plan on really doing some, like, fun canyon carving or aggressive riding, I'd highly recommend probably a different bike, to be completely honest. Like I said, you don't buy a V-Rod muscle to go do track days with, you know? Well, what the heck? Ivy's acting a little weird right now. Dang, man. Check engine light was just on, just went off. Of course, I like just turned off the camera too, because I was like, I don't want to just be recording. But when I accelerate, it kills the power. And then the ABS light cut on, and I don't know if it's the battery. It might be I don't know. The ABS light is on and the key light's on. I have the key in my pocket. Why is it flashing fast now? Do they both do that? Oh, it's acting normal now. Oh no, there it goes again. What are you doing, Ivy? What are you doing? The ABS lights never stays on like that. You see that? It kills power at like 7,500 RPMs. Jesus. Oh boy. Oh, now it's killing power again. Oh, it might be called. There goes the check engine light. Oh, now she's dying on me. Oh, let's put like bad gas in here? Oh, oh, and there she goes. Tight. Whoop. You what? Storage. There's nowhere to store anything on this bike. If you look under the seat, there's just the gas. I mean, I have my stuff there, but even under the passenger seat, you can't even get that up to store anything in there. There really is nowhere on this bike to put stuff if you need it. Which can be frustrating if you do obviously want to carry on some Allen keys or your insurance stuff, but you can always put in a backpack. Always keep a backpack on me when I'm riding, especially this bike. It's comfortable, so it's not too bad. Harley, if you ever remake this bike, which you 100% should, storage and make the battery a little bit easier to get to. Still love it though, don't get me wrong, still freaking love this bike. Another thing that can get really annoying is that Harley purists, quote unquote, purists hate this bike. They say it's not a real Harley because Porsche helped Harley design the motor in this bike. It's freaking liquid cooled instead of air cooled, and it goes against a bunch of stuff that Harley typically does. And it's honestly for the better, which is the annoying part. But most people that are like the purists or the pure Harley riders say this isn't a real Harley, but what is this? Look at that. It's this freaking Harley Davidson. This is a Harley. I'll wear none of that, man. People always find some reason to discriminate. It's freaking ridiculous. If you ask me, this is one of the better things Harley honestly did for their brand, is create a bike like this. It's almost like their sport bikes. I mean, look at that juicy booty, baby. Like, they're able to reach a wider audience of people with stuff, unique stuff like this, than going their typical route. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just finish this video. So, last thing I'd say is that this bike's fast. Like, don't get me wrong, this bike is very fast. If you're going for a sport bike and you're under the impression that this thing is gonna be as fast as your sport bike, no, you're not. Even if you have a 600, maybe from like 0 to 60, I did a video on that. You can see this thing gets up to 0 to 60 very, very, very quick, but it's still not like a sport bike. Now, it is one of Harley's fastest bikes, but like I said, there's faster bikes out there. So if you're looking for a quick Harley, this is it. You can't go wrong with this one. But if you're looking for something to replace your 600cc sport bike, I don't know. And last thing on the list, of course I gotta throw this in there, is that you're gonna own a badass bike, like 100% through and through. No matter where I freaking ride this bike, someone always gives it a compliment. They love the look of it, they love the design, they love the fat tire, and it's just an incredible all-around bike. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you, if you're thinking about getting a Vrod, get one. You're gonna love it, you're not gonna regret it. Even though it's giving me some problems right now, I still love it. So, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna go home, do some research, try to figure out what the heck is going on. If you got some value out of that video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the Fast Lane gang. FastLaneD and Ivy, we're out, baby. Peace. Just get me to the exit.